So now I'm at the point that I have a finished pile, and you can see that things are growing in it. So yes, indeed, you can grow it right straight in the pile or in the silo itself. I pulled the silo off in the previous segment, and now what I'm going to do is show you how I actually sift it. And so normally I have a hat on, sunglasses, full protection, as you can see, because even though it's mid-February, we're in Central California and the sun is actually very, very strong. So I'd advise everyone, and I mean everyone, friends of mine that are dark skinned, I tell them the same thing. Look, you know, just because we're lighter skinned doesn't mean that you shouldn't protect it. That's the main thing, is you want to do safety first. So let me show you real quick. This is how I do it. Right here I have a wheelbarrow. It's a real simple design, and I have something that I've been using for many, many years. It's basically a sieve or a sift or a screen, and I use it to screen the compost, because in this compost there's finished bits and there's unfinished bits, and the only way you know which is finished and which is not finished is when you sift it. The stuff that's not going through the sift goes right back into the pile. And you do this repeatedly until you're through the whole pile. And once you have started this process, then the next step is really crucial, and that is that throughout I've been collecting kitchen scraps. And those don't look too pretty, but they have a lot of nutrients in there, and there's a lot of moisture as well. This material gets mixed in with the uncomposted material and with leaves that I've gleaned from the neighborhood or from the alley and things like that and so forth. And those leaves I generally try to chop up somewhat so that it actually kind of combines more easily with both the uncomposted material as well as the new kitchen scraps. And in that process, as I said, we will add the material that was sifted but was not finished into here, and then as I go I'll add kitchen scraps and dry material to get the mixture heterogeneous, means mixed, but different materials, different moisture levels and so forth. And what that does is it provides an environment whereby you have close contact of the active organisms that break down the material, oxygen, moisture, and more importantly, believe it or not, dry material to keep things from going fetid or from going what I call sliming out. When you have that situation, the pile is no longer active. In fact, you will have to mix it, or you'll have to sift through it or completely start over, because if you don't, you'll lose all that material because it'll go anaerobic, and the material that you get from that does not smell good, is actually not very good for composting or using in your garden, and it's a nuisance, frankly. It attracts vermin, and your neighbors don't like you. So, and it stinks.